Welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Connie. You're not going to want to miss this episode because it is another shake reclaim. It's got lots of flavor, lots of veggies, and we did it in less than 30 minutes if you prep your slice your chicken and your vegetables beforehand. So remember, this is our Hawaiian chicken. It's got the pineapple and all kinds of good flavors in there. Check out Cooking with Connie, and we'll go step by step. So watch it to the end so that you will find out how to make this delicious shake reclaimed recipe. Okay guys, so our first step in this dish is to chop up our chicken. So I've got it into like bite-sized pieces. There's about 2 pounds here. And then I'm going to take about 1/4 of a cup of arrowroot and kind of sprinkle that on there. This is going to kind of help with our getting kind of a little bit of brownness to that chicken as we saute this. So we're going to use our lovely Hexaclad pan. I've already spritzed that with our little bit of our olive oil. We'll just kind of mix this all up and then we'll mix it when we get in the pan. So we're going to put this in the pan. We're going to brown it. And then we'll start adding the other ingredients. But I want to get my chicken browned first. And then we'll start cooking up some of the veggies and the pineapple and everything. So this is going to be a really good Hawaiian chicken. And I have modified this for our shake people. So it's going to be another one that's going to give you a lot of flavor, a lot of great ways to get your veggies in. All right. So if I can get that chicken off there. All right. So then I'm going to use just a little bit of olive oil to spritz the actual chicken too, which again, this is just going to help with our browning process. So we'll put this on a medium-high heat, get it all browned up, and then we'll show you what the next steps will be after we get the chicken browned. You don't need to sit here and watch me brown chicken because I'm just going to be stirring it around. So we'll see you in just a little bit. Okay guys, we are back. I have drained a can of, I like the tidbits because I kind of want the smaller pineapple for this dish, but you could use chunks if you wanted to. In this, I've got a chopped up pepper and a chopped up onion. So if you do it with the pineapple, you really shouldn't have to use any chicken broth because sometimes when you're sauteing like onions and peppers, chicken broth is a good alternative to oils. But I think the way we do this should be fine. It only took us about 10 minutes to saute up that chicken right there. So this is going to be a dish that if you have stuff prepped, it'll be real easy to throw together at night. So we'll just cook this until the onions and the peppers are to that doneness where you kind of get that translucentness. And then we'll start adding our sauce and everything in there. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay guys, so I have added about 1/2 cup of coconut aminos to this pan, and then I have put 2 packages of our Natural Heaven brown rice, which is a Hearts of Palm brown rice, which we love. So, and then what we've got is we've got our sauce mixed up here. So this is my sugar-free barbecue sauce recipe, and then I've added a tablespoon of grated ginger and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic in that. So I'm going to add my chicken back to the pan. We'll get that all stirred in, and then we'll add the sauce and just toss everything together. And really, this recipe went together in less than 30 minutes, guys. You know, if you have your chicken chopped and your veggies chopped, it really is going to go together pretty quickly. All right, now we'll put our sauce. And if you haven't tried out this recipe, you definitely want to, because if you're missing barbecue sauce, this is a good recipe and you will find it on our YouTube channel. So I've got our barbecue sauce recipe that's shape approved, and I've also done the ketchup recipe. So the ketchup is kind of the start of the barbecue sauce, and then I add just a few more things to it to create the barbecue sauce. Now, if you like a little more flavor to this, when you serve it, you could add a little red pepper flakes to it. I'm sure that's probably what my husband's going to do, but this should be like a sweet and savory dish. So we'll just continue to kind of simmer this for a little bit to let all the flavors meld together, and then we'll be back with our finished product. Okay guys, here we're done, and this is the final recipe. It smells delicious. You're gonna get this sweet, tangy chicken. Remember, we got lots of veggies in here because we've got onions, we've got peppers, we've got our hearts of palm, which is a veggie. We've got the barbecue sauce, which has your tomatoes in it, so there's a lot of veggies. If you're having trouble with vegetables, this is a really good dish to throw into your shape reclaimed repertoire. And it's got a lot of taste and flavor to it. So I don't think you're gonna wanna miss out on this one. So we will see you soon with more recipes, gluten-free, sugar-free. Remember, subscribe, like, share, tell your friends all about us. And remember this week to make good choices.